What a great milestone to share with you, my fearless friends, because it is episode number 100. Isn't that amazing? Although, let me tell you that I did have another 7 or 8 episodes that were special episodes. I didn't count them as the rest, but here we are, official 100th episode. And I chose an interesting title just because it's Christmas around the corner in less than 2 weeks, and it's Fear of Being Behind at Work. Is it that, or are we just not too realistic in planning our workload? Is that the place where stress comes from? Because we would want to do more, but it's basically impossible, and we put so much stress on ourselves and guilt and shame because we think that others do more? Now, these are interesting questions to consider. If you were to ask me, I have maybe not very recently discovered, and I'm not sure if I had gotten the chance to share this with you, but great wealth is in having a breather, is in taking 10 minutes extra to have your savory breakfast or to have a lunch when no one and nothing is rushing you, when you can be with your family or you can scroll away on your phone if this is what makes you happy for 2 minutes without feeling the pressure and the constant need to perform, to do something, to answer to people while you're doing the things that you're doing. It's basically you being autonomous and independent in your mind. Because even if, and we all have a lot of obligations and responsibilities, the way that you communicate your boundaries with the people around you, if I may say, is the most important aspect of your life. I'm fortunate enough to not be working in a 9 to 5 work. I'm not in an office. I am at home. I'm traveling. I'm doing things that I love. And this is, as I was talking to someone I know even today, that's rare. That's a privilege. That's a blessing that I hope that many of us can get to experience for longer periods of time, for ever if possible. So how can we make it possible? How can we not have this feeling that we are always constantly behind? You got it. You guessed it. Planning to plan. Assessing in real life how much time it actually takes for you to perform a certain task. And now that you're listening to me say this, you may be thinking, well, this is just so obvious. It is. But do we do it? We don't. We actually spend a lot of time trying to be more productive, learning new skills, doing more, trying to find easy way out, hacks to make this and that happen quicker and faster and just do more and get more money and more responsibilities. But what about the quality of our life? What about the quality of the work that we produce? Whenever we rush into things, whenever we want to do more, it's us telling ourselves that I'm a machine. It doesn't matter how I feel. I need to produce now. It's do it, do it, do it. What if we change the pace a bit? What if we take a few steps back and we start to assess, to truly analyze what's really making us truly happy? What can we do to change the things that are not making us happy? And how can we make it so that we feel fulfilled at the end of the day? What fulfills you, my fearless friend? And I want to leave you with this question, and there's going to be another one in a few more minutes. What fulfills you is what truly makes you do the things that you do. The best goal that you have in front of you is the one that determines the pace, the way that you do things. So I want you to consider working on these aspects of you that fulfill you more. Do more of what makes you happy. Isn't that obvious? Isn't it? But do we do it? Not really. We sometimes, we, in many instances, want a lot of money. Everyone wants it, and it's normal. But do we truly take time to learn how to make more money? Or do we just focus on working more, doing more? Now, in a way, you'd say, well, isn't it kind of the same? I want to make more money, so I'm going to spend time in working more so that I can get more money. But what if you can get more money by not working that much? It's the same with you finding that side of you that's maybe pulling you back, that perfectionist, the ego telling you that, hey, you should do things in a way that people are going to approve more of. But what if the things that others consider important, or at least you think that others consider important for you, or that you produce these things in a certain way, are not really important for you? Now, this is some interesting food for thought. I want you to please consider if you're doing things for you that fulfill you or that fulfill others. Are you putting a lot of effort in your career or in your business because you want to impress some people, because you want to prove a point? Or is it because you want to prove a point for you? Is it from a place of love, acceptance, understanding, or is it from fear, revenge, anger? I'll show them, I'll show my parents that I can be highly successful. I'll show my manager, I'll show my ex-colleagues that this business is going to be incredible. Whenever you do things, and I know you know this, but it's a kind reminder, isn't it? Whenever you do things from a place of fear, anger, resentment, you build a lot of inner conflict. And that's why you could be feeling stressed. That's why you think that you are always behind, because you also compare yourself with others. And you are not your number one pillar to compare yourself with. The only real comparison, and I know you know it, again, another second very good kind reminder, is that you need to always compare yourself with yourself only. There's no other comparison that you can ever do, because you can only imagine. You create the stories for the people around you based on what you see online. Those small posts, those interesting quotes taken from ChatGPT could make you believe that others have it so good. You're so far behind. You have not been doing anything, basically. You are just moving along with the current and not making an impact. But what if the person that you are admiring thinks the same about you? That you're doing great, you're so successful, you're amazing, you are crushing it every single minute, and they're so far behind. So I want you to please remove yourself from social media as much as possible and only look at it as a display for diplomas, for people wanting cheers and applause and hunting for likes and validation and comments and shares. What's more important is that you find in yourself the need to only compare yourself only with yourself only, so that you see how much you have already done. Whenever you compare yourself with others, it's definitely never going to be enough. So what you need to do, my fearless friend, in order to stop this fear of being behind at work, is to only compare yourself with yourself only. Let me know what are your questions, your thoughts, your comments on this very interesting topic and fear, which by now I'm pretty sure that you have it all conquered. And when you want to work more with me, I'm so happy and thrilled to guide you and your team to finally conquer those fear and stress at the office and build a fear-free, a fearless culture at your office. Go to my website roxanapopet.com and download the 7-step guide to permanently conquer your fears, another amazing material, a free one, that'll give you so much insight into how you can play with your mind so that you feel that you are always in charge of your fears as well. As always, thank you for listening, for watching as well, and I look forward to getting your questions.